Welcome to the 16th century. Europe, the centre of world power, a land of war and ever-changing borders, a tangled mishmash of growing empires and stubborn city-states, finds itself consumed with sticky situations within its own boundaries. The Holy Roman Empire and the Kingdom of France are squabbling over control of the continent like children on a sugar rush. The Pope doesn't have two pennies to rub together, and King Henry VIII is too busy toying with switching up England's religion in the name of love. Whilst these gargantuan Christian powers distract themselves, a vast and glorious Islamic empire to the east enters a golden age and threatens their very existence. The Ottoman Empire is in full swing and has a new top dog. By the time Sultan Suleyman I dons his massive onion-shaped turban and hops onto the jewel-encrusted Ottoman throne, he is the proud owner of a tasty inheritance package from his dear old papa, Suleyman the Grim. It is an empire of over 1 million square miles, based in modern-day Istanbul, Turkey, stretching from Algeria and Serbia to Greece, Egypt and beyond. They have a vast army which strikes fear in the hearts of the West, and they are drowning in unimaginable riches. Suleyman is a ruler for a new age. Whilst he doesn't hesitate to put down a rebellion or silence his enemies, he isn't nearly as partial to a casual beheading as his old man was. He is a master of the bow and a horse whisperer, a poet and a fashion icon, a sentimentalist and a ladies' man. He is all things to all men, the shadow of God on earth. But the Ottoman Empire didn't gain its awe-inspiring territory from nowhere, and just like those before him, Suleyman seems to have his heart set on expanding his real estate portfolio. He casts his divine eyes to the storied Austrian city of Vienna, known to the Ottomans as the Golden Apple. Whoever takes a bite of that delicious snack gets a free hit at Western Europe and a chance to be crowned heavyweight king of the world. Over multiple campaigns, he carries his venomous army north, banging the drum of war and snaking through Europe like a Turkish viper that gobbles up ancient territory without stopping for thought. After sweeping up Budapest, our debonair king is at the height of his powers. He chaps on the doors of Vienna, and the rulers of the West tremble in their stockings. They're at a crossroads, a moment in time which could change the very fabric of world history. However, after multiple attempts, the mighty Sultan is unable to pierce the walls of the ancient city, and the vast army takes the long march back to Istanbul with its tail between its legs. It's a bit of a sore one for Suleyman to take, but his achievements have been no mean feat. Never has a foreign empire come so close to completely conquering Europe. The Western world may have narrowly avoided total obliteration, but the Ottomans continue onwards as big dogs on the world stage. In the remaining decades of his eventful reign, Suleyman rounds off his impressive CV by terrorising the Mediterranean Sea, inspiring a golden age of advancement in law and culture, and capturing territory from Libya to Baghdad, truly earning his title of Suleyman the Magnificent. Whilst it may be true that he never got to take a bite of that delicious golden apple, his place in the history book should be as prominent as his European colleagues, if not for anything else but for the glorious achievement of solidifying an empire that somehow managed to last from the start of the bubonic plague to the invention of the telephone.